GETTYJustin Rose is just one shot off the lead in AtlantaRose, produced a superb up and down from a greenside bunker at the last in first, playing a 100-foot wedge shot from the forward slope of the bunker, and then was clearly pleased to see his 10-foot birdie putt drop in a round of a 4-under par 66. Rose's round, that included 4 other birdies and just 1 bogey, handed him a share of 4th place at 6-under par tally, and just 1 behind countryman Paul Casey, who carded a 67, to move into a tie for the lead at 7-under par with PGA champion Justin Thomas, who eagled his last in a 66. Later joining the duo was former US Open winning Webb Simpson, who added a 67, to be also at 7-under par. Rose revealed he is still undergoing treatment on what he understands in a touch of tendinitis in his left shoulder, and something he experienced in waking up on Thursday, and resulted in him backing away from the driver during the first round, and mainly hitting 3-wood shots off the tee. "My shoulder was really sore yesterday, and just couldn't hit the driver, so I was hitting 3-woods all day," he said. "I woke up on Thursday with a bit of tendinitis in my left shoulder, so it was a bit of rough day one." Friday, June 9, 2017. 10. Gary player $15 million on course NA, off course $15 million. I played really well today, and that up and down birdie kind of makes me feel as though it was a good day's work. Justin Rose, but in saying that I have also had a lot of treatment on the shoulder. Rose capped his round at the last with firstly world number 1 Dustin Johnson playing from the first bunker guarding the final green, but settling for a bogey in his 69, while Rose sent his shot high, landing it well to the back left behind the pin, but then knocking in the putt. "I played really well today, and that up and down birdie kind of makes me feel as though it was a good day's work," he said. "I was lucky my ball didn't fall back into its plug mark there in the bunker, and it was one of those bunker shots I had to be aggressive with, and I used my 56-degree wedge rather than my 60-degree. Overall, these 2 days I have driven the ball well, and that is what I have been doing good, and what you need to do around this golf course. This is a course where I feel very comfortable, having played well here on numerous occasions in the past, and I like my position going into the weekend." And in other good news for Rose, he confirmed his house in exclusive Albany in the Bahamas, and the island as a whole, managed to escape the wrath of both Hurricane Irma and Hurricane Maria. Casey's round was a mix of 5 birdies, including 2 in succession from the 5th hole, but somewhat spoilt with back-to-back bogeys at 12 and 13. "Today was very pleasing. I probably play better than I did yesterday, though it was all going to plan. Playing tidy golf, except for those blemishes on the card, were from some sloppy stuff," said Casey. However, the new father-to-daughter, Asteria, is now very much in the equation, not just to win a first PGA Tour title, and having won a first 8 years ago, but could now win the FedEx Cup trophy. Of course, with 2 rounds to play there is far too many permutations, and with Casey happy, at least the likes of FedEx Cup frontrunner Jordan Spieth back at 3-under with scores of 67 and 70. These results over the years, you're up against 29 other guys, so it's still strong," he said. "I've had a very good season to this point, but you see some of the other, Justin and Jordan, or Dustin Johnson and Hideki Matsuyama aren't even mentioned today, but they've had amazing seasons. I've had a very good one, and I would like to turn it into a great one, and the way to do it would be with victory this week." Though of the 30 players in the US $8.5 meters event, 23 are at level par or better, and with the biggest shock being Ricky Fowler trailing in 29th place at 7 over.